No, you know what I'm staring at? I'm staring at the fact I'm getting this in black and white. I don't understand why it's not appearing in color.
More bright colors, now you're going to get to see it black and white. There you go.
I didn't plan on wearing bright
Okay,
colors.
very good. It's still in black and white, but anyway.
Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Hello. Imagine being told that you have an incurable disease. However, there is a cure. It just involves human stem cells, specifically embryonic stem cells. Do you stand and get your disease cured, or do you stand pro-life? This is a decision many people will have to make in the future, and the controversy growing over stem cells grows larger and larger as the scientific and medical worlds expand. How many of us want to live a long, healthy life? Everybody, exactly. And without human stem cells, this may not happen. But with the use of them, we can all advance our lives to much better situations as we get older. Last semester, I wrote a paper called Say Yay Human Cloning, and I have done much research on the topic of stem cells. Also, my mom is a nurse who has worked in the medical field for 30 years now, and I'm very involved with what she knows. And today, I will persuade you to believe in the benefits of human stem cell research, including the power to reverse disease, safe drug testing, and the advancements in biomedical technology. Let us begin with the power to reverse disease. Genetic disorders are physical ailments that are passed through your biological makeup. We already know that stem cells can help slow genetic disorders, but researchers believe that they have found a cure. According to Alice Park, in her article from Time magazine written in March 2011, How Stem Cells Are Changing the Way We Think About Disease, these biological wonders are transforming the way we treat diseases. Alice Park also discusses new treatments for type 1 diabetes, which is a disease that many people will have. Scientists found a way to do away with insulin and blood checks daily. When the FDA, the Federal Drug Administration, approves treatment, people will be able to create their own insulin by putting new pancreatic stem cells into their bodies. Cancer is a very common disease as well, and right now it is pretty much unstoppable. However, according to Mark Swicka, MD, director of the University of Michigan's Comprehensive Cancer Center, radiation and chemotherapy only kill some of the bad cancer cells. But they are finding ways to isolate and remove the stem cells that hold the cancer before a baby is even born. The Cancer Treatment Centers of America are using allogenic and autologous cells to save the immune systems of people with cancer. These cells help to revive immune systems once chemotherapy has broken them down. This is not a cure, but it is a step towards saving people's lives from such a deadly disease. Now that we have talked about curing diseases, let's talk about safe drug testing. We all secretly like little mice. They're cute, we know it. Hello, if you give a mouse a cookie, cutest book ever. With stem cells, we can stop the killing of cute little mice. The National Institute of Health Resources for Stem Cell Research states that human stem cells are better to test on than animal stem cells, and that's a strong impact. It gets better. When using anti-tumor drugs to test on cancer stem cells, we can learn more about the good and bad effects, and we can know that these drugs are safer to use. Also, while eliminating toxicity to animals, we will also eliminate toxicity to humans. Terfenadine and antihistamine caused 100 deaths from adverse cardiac effects in 2011, says Sarah Everett. She's from the Chemical Engineering News, and her article, Reducing Animal Testing Using Stem Cells. She also stated that more people are following up on toxicity for humans and using stem cells to test their drugs versus animals. Animal testing is a part of the past, And it not only, using stem cells has not only brought about the fact that we can test gender, but now we can test race to make sure that all drugs are appropriate for the race and gender of the person taking them. Animals don't show the full effects as well of the effects that can happen if you were to test on the human body. Now that you see the benefits of safe drug testing, let's talk about advancing biomedical technologies. We can now grow organs. Adrian talked about how there is an organ donor list and it's horrible to wait on it for years at a time, waiting for an organ match. Pretty soon, this will be a thing of the past. You'll be able to take your stem cells, grow your own organ, and you will have an organ within a couple of days. Dr. Anthony Attala from Wake Forest University said, just about every human cell can be cultured in a petri dish, and this was not true 20 years ago. Another great thing is we can treat burns kind of like a spray tan. According to Spray-On Stem Cells Aid Burn Victims, which was a title that ran across Canadian televisions on February 4th, 2011 from the Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, says that now we have cans of stem cells that you can spray on burn victims. Dr. George Gerlach of McGowan Institute for Regenerative Medicine from the University of Pittsburgh says, what we're doing is taking the cells, isolating them in the same day, and in the same procedure, putting the cells on the wound. Yes, we are spraying on stem cells just like anybody would get a spray can. They also said that this can will spray onto the skin just like a paint can would onto a wall. Biomedical technologies are advancing far beyond the 21st century. We could possibly be the first generation to see the great effects that stem cells will have on each one of us. We could all live longer lives, healthier lives, and be better people. Support the cause, support the research, and be open to finding new cures.
Thank you very much. We have 3 5s.
I can collect it.
Now I'm going to collect it, and you can leave your things on my table, and then I'm going to speak to you before you leave. Thank you very much. Did you as you did? Did you get paid off to do this?
Yeah, like I have money to pay him off.
Very good. That's true. It's not enough. It's not.
Where do you live? Oh, that sucks. Yeah, it's still $3.75.
You did invent a word. You did invent a form of a word.
Oh, did I?
Yeah. Scientifical. Scientific. Yeah. Good.
Patenting that later.
Yeah, I am.
Trademarking it.